Alrighty, we are live. Good morning, Coin Boy. How we doing this morning? I always forget to talk in this thing because I type. Oh, where are we coming to us from? Well, it says there's 3 people in here already. We're doing real good. I went out and hunted Clearwater Beach last night. Got home about 3 o'clock this morning. You know, Susie, that's right. I haven't had mine yet this morning. It's brewing right now. Oh, it's funny you say that, Susie. Oh, good morning, St. Lucia. Hi, Bern. How we doing? Is everything calmed down over there on the East Coast? I'll tell you, we got lucky. That storm hit really bad up north. I didn't think it was going to do that bad. Good morning, Lou. Good morning, Miss Brenda. You're in Iowa, so man, what time is it there? Is it 7 or 8 in Iowa? Wow, that's up. If it is, that's up early. Too calm now. I went to Clearwater Beach last night, Bernie, and I got one. I thought it was a gold ring, but I got home and looked at it under the loop last night. It's a junker, and it's 9 o'clock where Brenda's at, and it's 9 o'clock there. Wow, it's only an hour difference all the way to Iowa. Wow. Okay. My sister's in Kansas City, and there's only an hour difference there too. So I guess that's about right. Here goes Susie. We're in Iowa. She's lived everywhere. Nice anyway. Yeah, we had a storm rolling last night that almost drove me off the beach. It started. We had cloud lightning, just the heat lightning, but then I could feel the air change, and I thought for sure we were going to get rained on with a big thunderstorm. But it just stayed up in the clouds. They rolled over us, and there was lightning up there in the clouds and thunder. But just uploaded yesterday's hunt. All righty. Well, yeah, like I say, I was on Clearwater Beach half the night, so. Oh, Susie was born in Iowa. I did not know that. Good morning, Mr. PD Sandigger. He actually makes a live stream. Yay, Frankie. See, I'm trying to remember names now. Good morning, Mr. Knox. How are you, sir? Look at this, guys. Again, we've been on 3 minutes, and we've got 8 people in the room already. This is awesome. I have relatives all over the place. Oh, I know. Who's Yeah, Susie gave Bernie a nice shout out last week, guys. If you haven't checked out Bernie's channel, Saint Lucie Metal Detecting. Well, everybody check out everybody's channels. But Susie gave a nice shout out on her live stream last week after she left I was ready to say left the Knox room, left the Zoom room with Pat. I know Pat will not be here this morning because Pat is in his motorhome this morning, him and his wife and dog, and they are heading up to the Panhandle to go meet with Richard from yep, I think that's what they require with Richard Eldridge. He's meeting with to go do some hunting up there in the Panhandle. Yeah, Lou, I was on last night. I was watching that video of yours with whether you had all the different detectors from New York. You guys were trying to do the beaches, and the cops kept coming by. I was watching that video. They had an earthquake this morning where I'm moving. Well, that's just wonderful. Coin Boy, yeah, I think you need 1,000 subs to do a live stream, but I think there's also a program out there, some kind of app or program you can do that you can use this app or program to do a live stream without having 1,000. I just waited until I got 1,000. Yeah, Lou, I enjoy watching your whole you and your whole. And Coin Boy's gonna be doing a giveaway in his channel. Hey, everybody, head over to Coin Boy's channel and check him out. He's doing a giveaway. We all love giveaways. Wow, Petey said we had an earthquake. Well, Petey, I think she's moving up near your area. So that was probably the same earthquake. I didn't think they had earthquakes along the East Coast there. Where you at, Petey? Is it South Carolina, North Carolina? I tried this on my PC, guys. I'm on my laptop because the last time we did this on the laptop, right around 1 hour, I lost sound. Um, but for some reason, my camera will not. It just my PC won't accept it. Hartsville, South Carolina. Susie, is that going to be anywhere near you were that you could feel that quake? I didn't even think the East Coast had those. I thought that was more of a Midwest or California thing. That's weird. Okay. Epicenter was Sparta, North Carolina. Guys, I've got a delay on my chat line, so if you guys are ahead of me here, sorry about that. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Bernie. 2020's been the weird year. 95 miles from Myrtle Beach. Wow. Okay. Hi, Miss Deej. I checked with Miss Liz and made sure, since she's on summer hiatus, that I am not stepping on her toes or anything. And Miss Liz gave me a thumbs up. But I know she's taking off all the way through August. Um, so, so I said, you know what? Let's get out there and have some fun Sunday morning and see who shows up. But it's Susie Q. You can, yeah, that's it. StreamYard. Thank you, Susie. It was felt from Virginia down to South Carolina. Wow, I've got family along down by Virginia. I maybe need to give them a call. There was an earthquake on the East Coast yesterday. Oh, you are such a good woman, honey. You are such a good woman. Thank you very much. Look at this, guys. My coffee just got delivered. Isn't that awesome? Florida Knox. We have a second Knox in the room. We have Opportunity Knox and Florida Knox. Good morning, Florida Knox. Well, yes, Brenda. That now that you say that, Brenda, that makes total sense. Yeah, I actually sent a message to Liz and said, "Hey, I went live the other day because you're off this summer. Do you care at all?" And she went, "Nope, don't care at all." But I guess her daughter's home from college for the summer, guys, and they're spending some time together. So, because I know all the schools here, all the counties here, all of them have voted to delay um, school for at least another 2-3 weeks. I did say thank you. You're a wonderful woman. Yes, Dees. Thank you, honey. She said, "You're welcome, pumpkin." Yeah, I don't know where my one cousin lives in Virginia. But yes, Brenda, that makes total sense with mountains doing the shifting and the plates moving. Well, I'm glad there was no damage, Petey, and I'm glad you guys are all okay. Well, Coin Boy, that's probably a good point. I know there are some kids on YouTube that are showing themselves, but I'm sure they got parental approval. But that might not be a bad idea, buddy. I have a spot for us to try on Tuesday. Florida Knox, you're going to have to give me a text or give me a first name. I actually met a few detectors this week in my county, which was like about as rare as a hen's tooth. Clark's Clove Detecting. Look what the cat drug in. Good morning, finders keepers. Did I miss Simon? Did Simon or Andrew come in? Did I miss the Weedy Boys coming in? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I'm sorry, guys. You came in right after Clark's Cove. Good morning, Simon or Andrew. Simon, did you apologize to Andrew for me, I hope, this week? And Miss Susie's putting her giveaway on there. Is that her 666 giveaway? I love the numbers she chooses for her giveaways. Wednesday night, 8 p.m. giveaway. Usually I start August 24th. So have you been delayed also, Coin Boy? Wow, finders keepers here too, guys. This is a lot of regular people. That's nice of you, Petey. Yeah, like 10 minutes ago. Thanks, Simon. So the title that I put on the thing today on the chat title is: Are we actually having a coin shortage? I know around here everybody still got their signs up, and I was in Winn-Dixie doing some grocery shopping last night, and they have their automated line where you do the self-checkout with a big, huge sign saying, "This takes debit or credit card only. Do not use if you have cash." So he's been delayed till September 8th. Check your phone. Yes, sir, I will. I know Susie's got some awesome gifts. Wednesday night. Susie, please come into the Zoom at 7 and give us all a reminder so we can log on at 8. Pat's going to be. I'm assuming he did a Zoom. He did a Zoom from a hotel room Wednesday night, guys, because he drove over to our coast on the West Coast. We're just north of Clearwater, and right on the water. Well, we're about a mile from the Gulf. But Pat drove over here on a Wednesday morning, and he hunted with Dirt Troll and Troy all day Wednesday in St. Pete, and they had a kick-ass day. They just had a great day. And then he got a local hotel room in St. Pete near Troy's place. And then on Thursday morning, he drove over to mid-central Florida to go hunt the property, the big, huge church property that Dalton got us recently that you'll be seeing some videos. And then him and Dalton hunted all day Thursday. So he did his Zoom meeting Wednesday night from the hotel. Wow, Susie says her bank's called her 3 times, asked me to bring change back. Some places have the signs, some don't. And she's, oh, wow, Coin Boy's giving away Nokia stuff too. Wow, that's awesome, guys. Coin Boy, Indiola is a year-round school, and they had a confirmed case this week in a first-grade classroom. Wow, that's unreal in a first-grade classroom. Did you give them another breakfast? Yeah. Why, they gobbled down the first one? Oh. That's the way. Is that what you're going to do if you have kids, honey? Just give them extra food, keep them from bothering you? Okay. Well, Coin Boy, that's pretty much the way I started. Uh-oh, Deej says, gotta go. She's going to dig it. Deej, thank you so much for stopping in. We really appreciate that. Guys, check out Digging with Deej channel. She was recently featured on Adventures in Dirt, the weekly dirt show that Mr. Ken King has. And she found an incredible relic that Mr. Ken featured on his show. Yep, Deej, good luck. All right, I just heard a text come through on my phone. Boy says, I'm finding as much clad as ever, but that's probably since no one ever hunts around here besides me. But like you say, when I started here in my area, Coin Boy, 3 years ago, I knew of no other detectors. I was brand new in this hobby, and I didn't know anything about chat rooms or YouTube or anything. And I just started detecting, and man, I was finding coins all over the place. Two reasons. One, I was the only guy detecting in my entire county on this side. And two, I didn't know it, but I started detecting in February of 17. And in October of 16, 6 months before that, our county commissioners had just amended the county ordinances to allow metal detecting in like 95% of the parks here. So, boom, they hadn't been hit. Nobody had ever detected them because they weren't allowed. And guys, I actually had to carry the county ordinance with me because I was going to certain parks and I was getting confronted by the old time park employees that had been there forever chasing people out metal detecting. And I went, oh, no, no, no. Here is your county ordinance. And they said, can I borrow that? And I said, absolutely. And they would head off to a phone, guys, or a radio, and they would call their boss. And they would come back and say, here's your paper. Thank you very much. I'm very sorry. We didn't know. And I'm like, does not anybody communicate in this county? I enjoy park hunting too, Coin Boy. I think all of us started in the parks, and that's where we all cut our teeth. I love doing tot lots. I used to carry a little three-pronged trowel just to move the wood chips, because most of your coins in the wood chips, because most of our parks here, the tot lots, they put that plastic, that thick plastic or burlap weed guard down, and I don't cut through that. So if it's not in that, 3 or 4 or 5 inches of wood chips, then I let that signal go. Just starting to get into permissions. I'm telling you, I got lucky. One of my first permissions was that 1922 2-acre farm that I got because she has a rescue dog that doesn't like men because it was abused, and he liked me. He came out and sniffed me, and he let me touch him. And she said, wow, my dog trusts you. He doesn't trust any man. And then we started talking and come to find out that her and her husband and I used to work at the same county office about 10 years ago, 15 years ago. So she let me do her 2 acres, and that's the one that turned me into a treasure hunter. I got my one and only Standing Liberty quarter there. I got my second buffalo there, my first Mercury dime there, vintage silver-plated spoon, bottles. Got that, yeah. We've pulled over 50 Wheaties off her property. But the only thing I haven't found on her property was an Indian head. Oh, poor dog. I know, Clark's Cove. There is. I mean, you get these really strong signals, and it's probably something good size under there. I know, Susie. I joke. People say, "Well, how did you and Denise get together?" And I'm like, "Well, because in my county, she was a woman with all her teeth and no tattoos and owned a pair of shoes. So that's how we hooked up. So, and she doesn't mind me saying that, guys, because I've been telling that joke for years. So, holy smokes, 7 silvers and 24 wheats. Yeah, I think me and Dalton have pulled. I took Dalton there once we got our Knoxes, and I had met Dalton because I had first hunted it with my 705, and I pulled like 7 silvers out, and then I took Dalton back, and I think we've gotten another 3 or 4 silvers out of it once we get the Knox. That's a good joke, isn't it, Clark's Cove, that she had all her teeth and owned a pair of shoes and wasn't covered in tattoos? That's right, Susie. Susie, do you remember where Moon Lake was? Good morning, Mr. Michael Swan. I just left a comment or was watching one of your videos, sir. So, guys, I took my Nocta pulse dive out to a lake here. Susie may remember know where it's at, called Moon Lake. And I don't mind putting that on the air because oh my God, you actually lived in Moon Lake? You weren't one of the rednecks with the rebel flag flying next to the KKK flag, were you? I probably don't think so, but guys, I was actually in the water on that beach and heard an old biker come by, and and I heard him talking to these teenage kids, and I actually heard the phrase KKK, and that's when I knew I was back in my high school redneck area. It hasn't changed much, Susie. They did knock down the bar on the corner of Moon Lake Road that used to be on the corner way back in my 20s. Oh, I can't remember what that bar was called. Probably something like the Dew Drop In. And the camper out on an acre a friend owned. The roads were so bad we filled the holes with tires before we put the dirt in. Yeah, that's a big hole, Susie. That's a big hole. The roads are a little better, but there are sections of Moon Lake that still have dirt roads. Um, yeah, I've been swimming in Moon Lake, Susie, probably since I was 14 or 15, and that was over 40 years ago. So I just took the pulse dive there, but I couldn't get the hang of the pulse dive with my full face mask. Um, every time I got a signal with the pulse dive, I got so excited I forgot to breathe in my mask, and then I'd realize I wasn't breathing, and I'd panic and pop up. So we went back to the truck and put the little pulse dive and the face mask in the truck, and got out the Knox and the headphones, and we went in about waist deep water in that little swimming area. And guys, I pulled out 5 pieces of jewelry that you'll be seeing in an upcoming video. That's right. We never have a coin shortage. I took those quarters from my Jar of Quarters giveaway, guys. I have tumbled them 2 or 3 times to uh, try and get as much dirt off of them as I can. And I took the cleanest ones to the Coin Star to go buy some stuff on Amazon. But guys, I had some extra in change, so I put some in my pocket. I went to a 7-Eleven the other day, and I was getting gas or milk or something. I paid the guy with my dirty quarters, and he took them, but he just kind of stared at them, and I was like, "Well, they're from metal detecting." Yep, Susie. Yep, gunshots every night. That was the early '80s. Yes, ma'am. I graduated in '79, and my sister's first house was on Moon Lake, right across the street. So we'd be over there in the '80s, and yep, that's the way it was. Did the cat make an appearance? Dee, did the cat come by? He must have jumped up in the window because everybody's saying hi to Zeus. Clark's Code, I do have CLR or something just like it, but I don't actually have a tumbler. I do the poor man's tumbler. I take a peanut butter jar like this or a bigger applesauce jar, and I put some of those fish tank marbles in it, and then I put the coins in it, and I fill it with about this much water and a little bit of CLR, and I just shake the hell out of them, and I do that 3 or 4 times. Well, nobody's going to see him there. There he is. There's the big boy. What's he weigh? 16?
16, yeah.
16 pounds. That's a fluffy boy.
Not 3 years old.
I am free. I'm holding up 2 fingers. I am free. He's the one, guys, during our live stream that one time for the giveaway, walked right across my laptop keyboard, guys, and hit the button that said go offline. And that was it. That was the end of the stream. So we don't let him on the desk while we're doing streams anymore. Okay, Brenda. Yeah, he likes. If you notice that the shutter blind is open, that the 2 cats love sitting up there And if he sits there and his tail starts doing like this really fast, it means there's a lizard outside the window. Thank you, Susie. Hey guys, watch this. Dee, did my phone ring?
Yeah, no.
No, it didn't ring, Florida Knox. Just texting. Yeah, Simon, that's the famous last words of a redneck. Hey guys, watch this. That's what I like on the Jeeps around here. Some of them have the spare tire that the printing's upside down. It says, if you can read this, roll me over. Oh, so Susie's had the same problem. That is one big cat, Robert and Melissa, you are right. Well, Coin Boy, you have a good day, buddy. If you're going to go out metal detecting, good luck to you. That's the number one phrase in Moon Lake. Thank you for stopping by, Coin Boy. Appreciate you being here early. Okay, we have 13 people in the room. This is awesome. Yeah, he was in the window. They love that window, guys. We leave the window open for both of them. My cat weighs 13. That's a big one too. Knox, I'll text you or call you back when we get done with the stream. Metal Detecting Brooklyn, welcome. Where am I and how did I get here? We're just doing an impromptu chat. We're talking about coins. We're talking about fat cats. We're talking about a redneck place that me and Susie used to live. And see, I can call it that because if anybody from that road logged on here, that area, they'd say, yep, and damn proud of it. When you go into a neighborhood and there's more Confederate flags flying than American flags, you know you've entered a different area. My mechanic lives in Newport Richie. Wonder if he makes house calls. That would be a road trip, wouldn't it? Well, Bernie says the storm has passed over there and everything's quiet. And I talked to him and Pat, and luckily they didn't have any problem over there. I know that. Deegan, can you hand me my phone, hon? Yeah. Thank you. Because I'm going to kick myself here.
That'd be hard to do.
Yes, it would, especially with my knee. Hey, there's sand all over my phone from the beach last night. Well, Mr. Dalton, why don't you say hi? Oh. Yes, then I can say we're hunting Tuesday, okay? Because I thought you were somebody else, and I didn't want to commit to hunting with them. Alrighty, guys. Mr. Dalton has changed his name to Florida Knox, guys. I am talking to Mr. Dalton. Yeah, see, he thinks it's really funny, okay? I've met like 2 or 3 detectors this week, Dalton and Pasco, who have said that they're gonna. I gave them my card, and they said they're gonna call me. And they want to go hunt. I'm like, wow, how do I tell somebody I just met I can't go hunt with them Tuesday because I'm hunting with Dalton? Wow, he grid the entire beach. Michael, I don't. Hey, morning, Bill. Morning, Bill. Simon's here from the Weedy Boys. Everybody's here. Dalton's here, who I didn't know his channel was Florida Knox. Ooh, I like that channel. Nice, tight, short name, Dalton. I like it. Guys, Dalton is up to 3 videos on his channel now. And you can bet when he puts a video out, guys, it is full of silver or old silver. So let's get Mr. Dalton over 100 subscribers. He probably already has over 100. Was going to hunt Avila Beach. Well, I'm not really sure where that is, but checked out the beach cam, and a guy beat me to it. He grid the whole beach up and down the entire beach. Yeah, guys, I know a lot of guys. I know Brian from I Dig Daytona grids the beach. I only did it one time. I tried it about 2 weeks ago in Clearwater Beach one night. I gridded a certain section. And guys, I was going to make my turnaround up at the trash can line because the trash can lines are pretty up in the dry sand. Not too many people sit north of those. And guys, about 5 feet from the garbage can, just as I was getting ready to make my turn, I got a beautiful 17 signal on the Knox, a perfect ring signal. And guys, I put the pinpointer down, and less than an inch down, guys, the pinpointer hit something solid. And I got a beautiful tungsten carbide men's wedding ring. And I had no idea what it was doing that high up in the sand. But usually I just go parallel with the beach and just kind of go up and down between lifeguard station 5 up to 7. Because hell, 2 or 3 rows of that, that's taken several hours. Yep, guys, didn't even know Dalton was Florida Knox. Just thought I was talking to a guy that I met here in my hometown. Yes, Brenda, Florida Knox is Mr. Dalton. He's been working on an official name. He didn't like any of the ones we suggested. Like he didn't want his title to be channel to be called Slob, which he didn't like Silver Sniffer. He didn't like Silver Whisperer. He didn't like Silver Master, whatever. He picked his own. So good for him. I like Florida Knox. So I found Silver Heart Ring yesterday. Congratulations, guys. Like I say, I found a. Dee, are you still standing? Would you mind bringing me that beautiful $10,000 ring I found last night?
That what?
Oh, Whimsy Maker's in the room. Hi, Whimsy Maker. Good morning. Florida Knox is Dalton. That's not my ring. Look what she brings me. The bread twisty tie. Well, this is probably for her bagels. Alrighty, guys. Here was the ring last night I found. And guys, each one of those little stones in my headlamp last night on the beach. Oh, I thought those were little real diamonds, guys. This was so deep at the low tide water line, guys. When I hit it, it would just give me a beep, but it wouldn't give me any number at all. I never got a number the entire time I was digging this. And my last 3 rings at the water line have all done the same thing. So I dug it, and guys, with the water coming in, filling it back in, this took 13 scoops to get out, guys. It'd been down there a long time, but I got home, put it under the loop, and it is officially a junker. But it looks, I know, but it looks pretty. I've never had a ring with a design like that with the little diamonds going around it. But yep, second I put the loop on it, I could see the corrosion, and the little stones aren't even in their base. They're just kind of glued in haphazardly. Wow, Bill finds a silver ring in a parking lot yesterday. Nice. Yeah, he didn't like it. Damn it, Dalton's been here either. Let me tell you guys, Dalton is such a good, well, he's a great detectorist. He is so tuned in with his Knox, with his little earbuds he wears. He's just got that machine tuned into him. We did an 1888 property a couple months ago, and Dalton sat on the tailgate of his truck and gave me, Simon, and Troy 10 minutes. Didn't he, Simon? He gave us 10 minutes. He just sat on his tailgate, swinging his legs, and said, all right, I'm going to give you guys 10 minutes. And he wasn't cocky about it, guys. He just said, nope, I've been on a roll, so you guys go see what you find. I didn't even have a weedie yet that day, and I still didn't get a weedie off that 1888 property. I think Simon got a weedie, and then Dalton went behind us and I think got 2 silvers and 4 weedies, and 3 of them were in the teens. Mr. Chad's here. Thank you, Chad, for stopping by. We're cutting into his time because, boy, that guy's been on the beach a lot lately. Mr. Chad, Wig TV, guys. Great beach hunting channel. And the man who hunted Osama bin Laden's brother's property. How freaking cool is that? 20 acres. The government flew him out on a helicopter the day after 9/11, probably to keep people from killing him. But that was a cool video, Mr. Chad. Hang on, Dalton's sending me a. Oh, he's sending me Secret Squirrel. Secret Squirrel Dalton sending me secret squirrel locations for another property he's probably finding. Dalton, is your channel officially Florida Knox now? Brenda, if you can't find it, I'll send you a link after the stream. Yeah, that Dalton and I, or Dalton just got us his church permission, guys, up in Central Florida, about 40, 50 miles north of, no, I'm sorry, southeast of where we live. And oh, look at that, Whimsy Maker won PD's giveaway. Congratulations, Whimsy Maker. Just check the Coney Island beach cam. It's packed. Outstanding. I love watching your guys' Coney Island videos. That Coney Island is like Clearwater Beach, guys. It's just, you know, even though I've been on Clearwater Beach and there's been 60 detectors there, guys, you can be on that beach and not even see each other. It's so big with 60 detectors. Oh, okay. Brenda, just check out Dalton E. It's probably still under that, Brenda, since it hasn't had time to change over yet. Yeah, Chad, Dalton is Florida Knox. He's changing his name from Dalton E now that he's actually got 3 videos on. Detection. I'm going to mess up that pronunciation. Gonche. Saludos, camaradas. I believe that means good morning, friends. I hope. We have a date with our music makers. Well, you have a very good day, sir and ma'am. We'll see you guys on Wednesday night. I think Pat will be back from the Panhandle. He's traveling up there in his motorhome right now. And he's hunting with Richard Eldridge. Michael Swan, type in Dalton E. YouTube probably hasn't changed it yet. Check that out right there, guys. Dalton E. Good morning, Jim. You're not late because we didn't plan this. Thank you, Susie. See, Susie's like our resident what's the word I'm looking for here? Administrator. She just got all the info, guys. Lucy Linker, that's right. Did you make yourself eggs and bagels? They smell really good. Oh, guys, she made me breakfast, too. Not only did she bring me coffee, she made me breakfast. I was going to make her French toast this morning, but I went live with you good people. Jim, we were going to talk about the coin shortage, but we're just having too much fun just BSing. Miss Athena came in? Yeah. Hi, honey. She doesn't like being picked up, guys. She's our rescue kitty. There she is. She's the pretty girl. We got her when Zeus's twin brother unexpectedly died. We did not know it, but he had a heart murmur and enlarged heart. And he was like, what, 1 when he passed? 2. So he was lonely, so we went out and got him a sister. Oh, yep, here he comes. Got to keep an eye on him so he doesn't bother his sister. Jim, I think you might be exactly right there. That is all video games, right? Yeah, I think originally it's the interesting point I want to make on this chat, now that you bring that up, Jim, is that I was wondering how this would affect the big channels that actually make quite a bit of YouTube revenue from their $50 live streams that they do with where they sell their boxes or sell their rolls of $50, like Rob Finds Treasure and $50 Make You Holler. And there's a third channel I watch too, another coin channel, and those guys do the live stream. Some of them, I know Rob Finds Treasure has 300-400 people in his $50 Make You Holler. He'll have over 100, and they sell their rolls to guys. And then if you get one of the marked rolls, you win the $50 in there, or whatever, if it's silver. I'm not really sure how that goes, but those guys have seemed to be getting Oh, Dalton E is a little boy playing games. Okay. There you go, guys. Susie Q put up the link right there. It just switched to Florida Knox. Sorry, guys. I hate to make you run around like that. YouTube takes their time. So no, Mama, it's the wrong one. It's now switched over from Dalton E to Florida Knox. Can you believe they actually did that right during the live stream as we're telling people to go see Dalton? All right, Miss Brenda found him, PD. Try Florida Knox again. Okay. Wow, you people have given Dalton 10 subscriptions this morning, guys. That's awesome. Thank you, Bernie. What? What? Your mother gave you second breakfast? Come here. Come here. Come here. If you guys are wondering why there's a door frame hanging up in the back of the room, it's because we have torn the master bathroom completely apart because we are making it handicap accessible, so that had a 24-inch slider pocket door there that I have ripped out of the wall. As you can see, the frame up there. And guys, we're putting in a 36-inch slider, and we got rid of our hallway closet. Move that 2 feet, knocked out the hallway closet to make the bathroom 2.5 feet bigger, so we can make our bathroom handicap accessible. Boom, very good, Brenda. Florida Knox, aka Dalton E. There you go. You need subscribers, Dalton? Susie will get them for you. There he is. He's going to go check for lizards again. Hey, D, you have to come here and see where your daughter's at. Yeah, but you got to see where she's at. I can't believe she got in there.
You found the printer?
No, come here and look.
Oh my Lord.
Here.
My phone.
Breaking news on my computer. United States hits 5 million virus cases and 162,000 deaths. Both by far the highest totals of any country in the world. Yep, we're number one at something. Susie, you've been doing real well getting subs.
Is she divided or what?
I know. Here. Sure.
Oh my cat. She's divided. What are you doing?
Oh, she got in there.
She's divided.
She's like, yeah, he's not going to bother me up here. That's funny. I don't care who you are. She likes Mr. Dalton. Every time he comes over and he's waiting for me to get ready for us to go hunting, she sits in his lap and just purrs. She likes Mr. Dalton. Thank you, Metal Detective Brooklyn. Thank you, PD. Well, guys, if you're late and came on, I've already given Susie a shout out, but I will give Susie Q another shout out. She is running a 666 giveaway right now that she's pulling prizes on Wednesday. So get in before Wednesday, guys. She's actually got some really seriously excellente prizes. I know, Mama Brenda, isn't that funny? Sometimes he picks on her, and when he does, he gets his ass smacked. But He's used to being the alpha male. What are you doing now? What are you doing now? Devilish Susie Q. That's right, Mark. Good morning, Mark. Good morning, Southern Relics. Wow, guys, we've been on for 45 minutes now, so it's about time for my computer to say, "Hey, you've been live streaming too long." Dalton's the man. We're going back up to the church property, or back down to the church property, I should say. Good morning, Mark. And it's another property, guys, that's got multiple fields that the church bought that used to have houses on it that they either tore down or the houses had been torn down. And a lot of our churches down here in the South, guys, just use grass lots. They just tear down the house on it when they buy lots around their church, and they just leave them grass, and that's where the parishioners park when they get overflowing. Come here, you coming up? So Dalton found a church, a big Baptist church, I believe it is, and they have got lots all over the neighborhood around the church for extra parking. And Dalton and I hit it last Tuesday, first time on the property. We both got a silver. I got a Merc. He got a Rosie. And I had 4 Wheaties. He got 3. He found a couple of cool relics. He found 2 cool relics. One we've never found before. And then him and Pat went there and did another section of the church property on Thursday. The spot I sent you we'll try before we go to the church. Okay. All right, guys, and Mark brings up a good point. It's what Michael Swan, or one of the people earlier, was saying, that it's not a coin shortage problem, it's a distribution problem. Mark Thomas is saying the mint has made just as many coins as last year. So apparently, supposedly, it's a distribution problem of getting them in trucks and getting them over here. Guys, I got a negative on eBay, which I absolutely hate getting because I was at 100%. No! Wow, for a fat boy, he's pretty fast. Are we still on? Wow, he jumped right up here on the desk in a run, D. He jumped right up on the desk in a full run, went right across the computer, and now he's up on the... No, I'm still on, I think. You're lucky you're out of my reach, buddy. Flying cat, I'm telling you. Yes, and Susie makes another good point, too. People had no way to take their change back in, so everybody started using Coinstar. Maybe the Mint needs to just buy all their coins from Coinstar, because every time I go into my store, the Coinstars are being used. That's how I got that. That's how I got that 43 GW last month. But what I was saying about earlier when I was cat interrupted was your big channels like Rob Finds Treasure and Half Dollar Make You Holler and some of the other big coin channels, Rivendell Coins, the guys that do the live streams, they're not having any problems getting halves. Some of them are having to go a little out of their way to find them, a little further away, but they're getting their halves, which I would think, my 2 banks cut me off of halves, but that is the least circulated coin out there. I'd imagine there's just tons of those sitting around waiting to be distributed. Jim, we actually have one credit union. Our one credit union here has kept their lobby open the whole time. They put the big face shields up over the tellers. Like some banks, a couple years ago went to those big, thick plexiglass windows. Well, they've decided customers didn't like those, and they brought those down. But now they're just putting up the thin plexiglass for the shields for the customers, and then you have to stand like 3-4 feet away from the counter. But our one credit union stayed open the whole time, and I don't think they've had a problem. And a couple of the other banks, you can actually call and make an appointment. When I was bringing coins back, they let you in the lobby. And Ah, see, that's another good point. Brinks and Wells Fargo's drivers got sick, so their armored trucks were not running. I used to work for Brinks. Well, they were Dunbar back then, but Dunbar got. I used to drive an armored car, guys, and I should call my old partner and see if that was one of the problems. Wow, we got to hit that one, Dalton. There's a Chick-fil-A in Central Florida that if you bring in $10 of rolled coins, you get a $10 bill back and a free chicken sandwich. God, do we love Chick-fil-A. If I was to do something like Merrill did for finding a ring where he goes to Taco Bell, I'd be going to Chick-fil-A. Jim Steele, I see the armored trucks at Walmart. Well, they have to be, Jim. Walmart makes so much freaking money, it's not even funny. Shooter Cooter, good morning. Well, that's a cool name. Welcome to the live stream. We're just BSing about the coin shortage. Is there one? Okay, Susie's Bank just reopened about 3 weeks ago. Well, that's a sign. Yeah, most of my Wells Fargo's, which I hate to use this phrase at Wells Fargo because they've treated me so well. Wells is my dump bank for my $50. Wow, I just got dizzy there for a second. Wow. Um, see, Susie just got a new subscriber. Thank you, PD. When you go up to the drive-through next to the building, that's usually the one where they pull the drawer out and you can put your, I usually give $200 in halves at a time, but a couple of them, guys, that you can't go up to the window, you have to go outside. They've got the big, huge tubes that say commercial lane, and their tubes about that big, and sometimes they allow me to put $50 to $100 of rolled halves in there because businesses have to return coins sometime. Chick-fil-A has been unlocked. I thought about that. I thought about what I would do for silver, and it would be, or for a ring, and it would be Chick-fil-A. And if I got gold, which I've been on a little gold streak lately, you can ask Dalton, where he does sushi for his family. I would do Sonny's Barbecue, guys. I am absolutely an addict of Sonny's Barbecue. They're a place that's been here since '86 here in Florida, and they do sliced beef and sliced pork. I know the fad right now is chopped beef and chopped pork, but Sonny's does theirs thick slices, and it's a very fatty barbecue, and I love fatty barbecue. Love the coin stars. They find the silvers I missed. There you go. Wow, Susie, you have to live in a small rural town if you've got to go over the state line from Florida to Georgia to get from Georgia to Florida to do your banking. The Sunnies in Valdosta, Georgia is awful. Well, I can't say that about the ones here. I don't go there as much as I'd like to. If I ever find gold, I will go to Iowa Beef Steakhouse after I come to because I'm going to faint for sure. Well, Brenda, I can honestly tell you that I had my first 2 years of metal detecting. I only found two pieces of gold. I found a beautiful cross ring where it had Christ's cross on it. You can see the three little dots where the crucifix and cross came off. So it was just a plain gold ring, and the outer part was shaped like a cross. I actually found that in the city park, in an inner city park where I go coin shooting on the tot lot. I'd actually found a silver war nickel on the tot lot too, but that was a park where just off the tot lot, not the park itself, just off the wood chips tot lot, and it's not that big of an area. When I first started metal detecting, like I say, nobody had ever hit it. In 2 days, I pulled 234 coins out of that tot lot. That was one of my earliest videos back in 2017. So I found the one ring in 2017, and that was the only gold I had for almost 2 years. And then Dalton and I were doing that one older property. I think it was a 1913 property in Zephyr Hills, and that's where I got my gold medallion, guys. In 42 years of detecting, I found 3 gold rings. It's hard to do when you're dirt digging. It's just a rare thing. Chick-fil-A in Oregon has rocks smashed through the window and is boarded up. See, who doesn't don't like Chick-fil-A. Come on, people. Yeah, but gay people aren't throwing rocks to the Chick-fil-A in Oregon. Yeah, Jim, it's hard finding rock. You find a gold ring. Dalton has found a few gold plated, but he wants to find a real gold ring. He's gotten a few. Wow, 25 miles just to go to the bank. Yeah, Susie, you need to move to a bigger town. But yeah, guys, I mean, every day we find stuff in the ground that just amazes us, and you're surprised. So I just recently did the video where I was hunting with Dalton and Troy in a one property, and it was a 1940s property, but I think there was a house there older. On that one property, I found a 1900 police whistle, old copper police whistle, absolutely beautiful. And then that was in the front yard, and at the corner of the front yard, I found a men's gold wedding ring. Only my second ring I found in the dirt. And then in the backyard, I got the 1907 Canadian half dime 5-cent piece, which is the same size as an American half dime. And that coin is the coin with the most silver ever produced. It's got 92.5% silver. So a Canadian half dime from 1907 down here in Tampa Bay, Florida. That I got all that off one property. It was one of my best days metal detecting. But yeah, in 3 years, I've only found two gold rings in the dirt. Now, several gold-plated rings, but only two real. But now that I'm water detecting approximately once a week or once every 10 days on Clearwater Beach, guys, I have found more gold on Clearwater Beach this year than, and it's all been in the water, at the water or the water line. And I had a master detector when I first started metal detecting 3 years ago come and give a speech there. Some of you may know his name. See, now watch. I'm going to forget his name now. Tom Dankowski. He literally is a NASA rocket scientist. He has designed machines for every single company out there. He was a consultant on the Mine Lab Vanquish. Gypsy, Zero Discrimination, she actually met him on a beach over on the East Space Coast, and he had the Vanquish with him before it was out, and he asked her not to take a picture of it because he was testing it for Mine Lab. So he's had a design or input on every detector from every company: Garrett, White's, Mine Lab, and our club paid him to do a seminar, and he was basically explaining that your micro silver, like your little post earrings, little stud earrings, and your little chains, will be in your dry sand, and your gold is in your water. And guys, I have found that to be exactly true. Right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Shooter Cooter. I know Chick-fil-A supposedly is a Christian company, and they're not. They look down on the gay community, but I wouldn't think the gay community gets violent and stuff like that. So that's what me and my girlfriend were saying. I can't believe it was them, and you said it wasn't. It was because of the George Floyd riots. That's just a shame. I mean, why would you damage your own neighborhood? I've never understood that. Oh, wait, did I miss somebody from the UK? Oh my God, Jim, you've never been to a Chick-fil-A? Oh my God, their chicken sandwiches and their waffle fries. I actually put their waffle fries above McDonald's fries. I mean, Chick-fil-A's waffle fries are to freaking die for. Yeah, Susie's on a gold ring. PD, thanks for stopping by, buddy. I thought I saw somebody from the UK here I missed. Mr. Mike, Mallyman 240 or M.A. Lyman as it's properly pronounced. Carry on searching. Welcome, Carry on searching. Thank you for stopping by. Well, carry on searching. Don't worry. Mr. Dalton, Florida Knox, has been hunting a lot more than a year and a half, and he hasn't got his gold ring or gold coin yet either. Guys, a gold coin is just, I mean, that's just the apex of metal detecting. Fine, that's the holy grail, literally, of metal detecting. And Ooh, we have a Chick-fil-A at the casino. Way to go, Mike. Got to go hit that casino more. Carry on searching from the UK. Thank you, Susie. Welcome, Carry on searching from the UK. Thank you for stopping by. Hi, Dave. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. I thought I saw the initials UK scroll by. I get on my little rants here and I forget. So, Dave, let me ask you, since you're over there in the UK, are you guys having any difficulty getting change or coins at all over there in your country? Good morning, Drum and Detect. Welcome. Wow, guys, 18 people. This is what we're up to in our last chat. We did Impromptu last Sunday. Found a 14K AD earring in the parking lot yesterday. Ran over the first white gold ever. First gold of the year. Congratulations, Mike. All right, Mike. Are you guys, the title of the stream this morning is Coin Shortage. Is it real or not? We're having a coin shortage over here in the United States, Mike or Dave, or allegedly. All our banks are saying that they can't give you coins anymore for us guys that do the coin roll hunting. And some banks, I did a video recently, some banks are actually paying you $5 for every $100 of change you bring in over face value. So we're just wondering if there's any shortage of coins over there in the UK. Drum and Detect, thank you very much. That's awesome of you, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, I guess they had an earthquake in South Carolina last night or this morning, guys. Wow, 2 people have found jewelry in the parking lot yesterday or today. All right, Mike, thanks for letting me know. I was talking about you channels that do the live streams. I forgot that you do yours too. Sorry about that. You do yours every week too, guys, where Mike does the streams where you can buy his $half-dollar rolls and win $half and lottery tickets and stuff that Mike does. Trust me to choose gold color for my logo. Probably guarantees me not to find gold anytime soon. Oh, Metal Detect in Brooklyn. That's what Merrill said the other day. He believes at any given time in New York that there's 100,000 coins in the ground. That would be a lot of coins. But like I say, off of one tot lot, in an inner city tot lot here, let me preface it also. There's an after school program, a cops and kids after school program where working parents can drop off their kids to this rec center that's supervised through the local police department. So there's probably 40 kids hit that playground every single day. And like I say, since metal detecting wasn't allowed, nobody'd ever hit it. And that's how I got 234 coins in 2 days off a tot lot. Jim, amen to that. You got that? Well, I was going to say a curse word, but you got that crap right. Okay. Thanks, David. Not aware of coin shortage in the UK, but not many people using cash anymore due to COVID. Yeah, they're wanting people here to do credit card too, so it's you don't have to touch hands with each other. Shooter Cooter, thank you very much for stopping by. Greatly appreciate it. Nice seeing a new face here. Appreciate it. Wow, Mike Lyman says gold over 2050 an ounce. Found 10,000 coins my first year detecting. Holy smokes, Mike, that's incredible. Dirt Troll and Troy Carmichael is in the room, the man himself. Troy, did you see Dalton change his name? He finally picked a name. Dalton E is now Florida Knox. Nice. I'm getting texts from everybody's guys. Authentic Max, hello, good morning. Welcome to the chat. There's so many wonderful people in here that are in my live streams. Pretty cool. Mr. Florida Knox. That's right. We won't have to call him Dalton anymore to be Mr. Florida Knox. Guys, Troy's been on a tear too. Head over and watch his. Guys, I know I talk about Troy a lot, and mainly because he's got a channel now, and Dalton hasn't really had a channel, but now Dalton's got a channel too, so his content's going to be phenomenal too. But guys, Troy, in the 5 or 6 months that Troy has been, or 6 months that Troy's been treasure hunting on old properties, he has found some amazing finds. If you guys aren't subscribed to Dirt Troll and Troy, get over there and look at some of his finds. Every video, he's got something exciting in there. Authentic Max. Gold price is going up like I don't know what. I know. So is silver. Mike, is silver still up around $24? You can send me a text if you'd like, Brenda. I would appreciate that. Well, Troy, you've been on a tear. I took your silver piece, Troy, to a jeweler. Hey, D, can I ask you 2 favors? Right there at the edge of the kitchen counter where the two Tupperwares are is that little brownish tan thing with Troy's silver find in it. You mind bringing me that? For you guys that came late, here is my beautiful $10,000 gold diamond ring. That thing. This thing.
I don't know what you're pointing to.
This. Actually, it's, oh, here. Can I ask you to do that? Thank you. My big $10,000 gold ring from Clover Beach last night. Got home, guys, looked at it. It was all shiny in the water underneath my headlamp, and it's a junker. How the hell do you get a thumbs down on a live stream? Wow, I've got a thumbs down. I can't even see that. I try to make sure I recognize everybody that comes in the room. Hey, I know. Guys, my hair has finally come back in to where it's feathering on the sides and the top, guys. I haven't had a haircut since I shaved my head for the charity thing, but it's starting to get to be where when Denise's stylist comes to the house next time, I'm going to have her trim my hair. Guys, if you want to see the kind of things on Dirt Troll and Troy Carmichael's channel, look at this absolutely stunning solid silver. I thought this was Victorian era silver, but I did some research on it. This is Art Nouveau silver from around the post-World War I era. This was a design made by a company called, I'm going to forget their name now. The EU brothers immigrated from Germany in the late 1890s, and they started a silver company, and this was their design, but it's a knockoff of their design. When their molds got too old to use, they would sell them to a lesser silver company, and then they would produce the same thing, but without the hallmark. And guys, that is solid silver. It is incredible. I cleaned it for Mr. Troy, and I put silver polish on it, and it is absolutely beautiful. So that's the kind of stuff you're going to see on Troy's channel. I think this was a museum-worthy historical find, guys. Art Nouveau, 1928. One of these sold at an auction in Britain not too long ago for 160 euros. Thank you, Drum and Detect. That is Troy's. He gave it to me to clean up, and I took it to a jewelry guy, and he identified it exactly as what I just described. He knew his stuff. He was a vintage jeweler. Thank you, Susie. Bill, isn't that a beautiful brooch? I'm going to tell Troy right now. Troy, if you think about selling this, I'd be interested in buying it, buddy. I think that's a historical piece. That's funny, Brenda. That's funny. Art Deco, Art Nouveau. I found Art Cardi. Oh, you guys are hilarious. Thanks for Martin Randolph Relic Recovery coming in the room too. Yeah, there's so much fake silver in the market these days. I would definitely want to buy my silver from a vendor a reputable vendor that I know. Thank you, Troy. Appreciate that. I'd hang on to that too. And I'll be honest with you, Troy, I'd even check with the St. Pete Museum to see if they wanted something like that in their display. Put your name on it. Send that baby to me for a third option. Yeah, yeah. Martin will take care of it. You'll have that baby up on a giveaway. Accidentally or on purpose, Brenda. Yeah, I agree, Drum and Detect. I think that's a keeper too. So guys, Mike's here, MA Lyman 24. He's been getting he got 3 boxes of halves this week. He says he hasn't been able to get quarters, but he's gotten his boxes of halves to do his half live stream. So he's gotten them. It seems the other big channels like him are getting them too for their weekly streams. Maybe I ought to try my 2 banks yet and see if I can get them. So that's good to know. Maybe this thing will start loosening up some. You know, for a woman that doesn't drink coffee, you make a damn good cup of coffee, honey. Wow, Brenda's been married 32 years. Oh, well, that sucks, Susie. Yes, exactly right, Mike. It's easier to read the dates on the halves because when I check my when I do a box of dimes, Mike, I got to do them. I got to do them with my magnifying glass. I mean, obviously you're going to see the silver on the edge, but if you're looking for 2009s to pull aside, or you're checking for Dyer or something on dimes, man, you got to have a magnifying glass. Yeah, Mike, we're not getting any younger every day, so it's easy to read those dates on the halves. I even started collecting the presidential dollars, guys, because after the first 5, when they weren't a hit, the mint started making a lot lower number of those. So I've got almost all the presidential dollar coins now too. Oh, Troy stopped by while he was at work. Well, thanks for giving us your time during work, Troy. Well, I prefer to stay, but yard work calls before it's 100. You got that right, Whimsy man. Man, it was hot yesterday.
I don't know if you're wearing my glasses.
No, I'm wearing my newer my Dollar Tree glasses. I'm not allowed to wear our glasses because I stretch them out. Yeah, try getting that changed, Susie. Oh, thanks, Martin. Martin says you put a pinch of Ritter Rat in my coffee. That's what makes it taste so good. Ritter Rat. Nah, she doesn't not like me that much. I have the same thing. Oh my God, it does look big. Let's not do that again, Rob. Uh, Thanks for coming by, Whimsy Maker. Thanks, Troy, for stopping by. Wow, 21 people. I think that's we've only done these Sunday morning chats twice now, but I think that's wow. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the thumbs up too. And guys, I'm sure most of you are aware of it now because it happened 11 days ago. But guys, last Monday or 2 Mondays ago, when I did the stream for the giveaway, and then I did the premiere directly after that, for the big new permission that Dalton got us. We did the road trip. Guys, my channel got monetized that night, or I got enough hours, and I woke up Wednesday morning to see how many hours I needed, and the little clock wasn't there anymore for the hours, or the little timer, but it said, "Congratulations, you have been accepted into the YouTube Partner Program." So, alrighty, my chat thing has gone down. There we go. Yeah, too much trouble to fix it. I would think so, Susie. I wouldn't even want to fight the government on that. Yeah, my mom used to say I had the most embarrassing laugh, but I do have a unique laugh. Oh yeah, she knew I lost a cat. That was a bad day, Brenda. That was a really bad day. Yes, yes, Martin. I just saw that. Trying to keep up on this, and but yeah, I saw that, Martin. Congratulations. See, guys, you guys have gotta stop. You guys are too kind. Mike is so kind to me. Thank you, Mike. That is super, super nice. Thank you very much, Mike. Guys, I'm sure everybody here is subscribed to Mike Lyman, or as we like to call him, Mallyman24. Before I knew what his name was, started watching him when I was like, I'd say to people, I watch Mallyman. They go, who's Mallyman? I go, that guy. Oh, M.A. Lyman. Metal Tech in Brooklyn, thank you so much for coming by. Hey, it was a fun morning. Thank you. See, Susie, Pat's having the same problem. Pat gets Pat gets sometimes, because of Pat's phenomenal attitude. I'm talking about Park Rat Pat, folks. He gets so many views because people just love his positive attitude. They just, I guess it just is very uplifting to people, and he gets a lot more views on his videos sometimes than I get on my ones when Dalton and I are, kicking butt with silvers. But Pat's got plenty of hours, but he's like at 940 subs. He needs another 60 subs to get monetized, and boom, he'll be monetized immediately because he got the hours. I got the subs because I do a lot of giveaways and stuff, and people love them and come over, but I needed the viewing hours. So the cat was acting funny this morning. I think she felt the earth move. Animals know that when yes, Joe, animals do sense that. Brenda's right. Mark, I don't know what the 24 stands for. Somebody asked if that was his year of his birth, and I'd be like, I started laughing. I'd be like, dudes, that would make him 96 years old, okay? That's pretty funny, Mark. Brenda says it was his racing number. See, guys, we learn something every day. Wow, Joel Drummond texts up in Pennsylvania. Did you guys really feel that? Did you guys really have a tremor up there? Because the folks down in South Carolina were talking about having an earthquake yesterday. Bill says my cat was pissed off. I got up late and he was out of food. Yeah, that'll piss a cat off. Denise usually gets up for work around 6 a.m., guys, and that's when she feeds the two cats. And if she sleeps in on a Sunday morning, they are not happy. Yeah, Susie used to do a lot of racing too, everybody. So that's why she's asking. I think that's Mike's number. He didn't want to wake you up. Yeah. Oh, okay. He didn't feel anything. He was still in bed. Travel Detector, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Did they say what it registered at, Susie? Hey, I'd want to sleep through an earthquake too if it wasn't bad. That way you're not freaking out about it. Oh my God, Bill, your cat is 27 pounds. That's almost twice as much as Fat Boy here. Oh, look, he's being good now, guys. Look. Look. My mother used to say as a child that I was best when I was sleeping. Wow, 5.1, the biggest in North Carolina since 1916. Holy smokes, 5.2. Wow. Ooh, wow, Mike did, or Martin did some racing too. And that's when he's not getting in trouble, guys, when he's up there sleeping. Ah, Jeff Gordon fan, 24 in NASCAR. Got it. Okay. He's a feral that adopted me. Well, congratulations, Bill. When a cat feels comfortable enough to adopt you, that's a good feeling, buddy. That's pretty funny, Martin. 24K works for gold too. See, you could use that number for lots of things, Mike. Man, guys, thanks so much for everybody stopping in this morning. I'm glad we solved the coin shortage problem, that it's just a distribution problem. 24/7. See, Mike could come up with these all day long. Stick with 24K. That's right. Nobody's going to argue that. I want you guys to know the vintage jewelry guy that I took Troy's beautiful silver brooch to. I took my gold grills to, guys. The ones I just did the video on where I found the grills on Clearwater Beach. And as they say in the mob movies, he made me an offer I couldn't refuse. I'd taken him to 3 places, and he offered me the most money for my grills. So since I had never planned to putting them in my mouth again, except for that one photo that's on my video, the grills are gone. Age, IQ, shoe size. Uh-oh, Susie's going back to her racing days. Wow, guys, it's 11:30. Now I know why Liz runs over, man. This just goes by so fast. I'm not even going to touch that one, Susie, since I'm not a huge NASCAR guy. I'm not even going to touch that. There you go, Mike. Boom. Ah, okay. Well, T-Bird makes a lot more sense than car 0087 third. Don't you love computers? Ernie Irving. There we go. No, I bet Jeff and Dale made millions. I always like Tony Stewart. Well, where's all his money at, Susie? I don't have any rich family. So we've gone off on a tangent to NASCAR. Well, guys, I would imagine NASCAR racing without fans is a little different than playing basketball or baseball without fans, because I mean, imagine if you're a professional sports athlete, guys, you've got a pretty big ego. But yet those guys in those cars are going so fast and concentrating on their driving. I'm sure they don't have time to pay attention to or hear the fans cheering. So I think it's a little different for them racing without fans than it is for a basketball or baseball player without fans. No kidding, Mike. Is that true? That's a cool little tidbit. Wow, they had 10,000 fans in the stands last 3 weeks. Well, so that's coming back. Oh, West Palm Beach. That's hey D, is West Palm this coast or the other coast? The other coast. Joel, that's on the other side of the state. That's on the east coast. We're on the west coast here with Clearwater Beach and Tampa and Tarpon Springs. But I hope to guys at least one day this summer. Now that the Disney resorts are back open, Denise and I are members of the Disney Vacation Club. Their timeshare. So now that the Vero Beach Resort is open, I'm hoping to get over there at least for one weekend. If not this, well, probably September. And I'd like to hunt with Chad Wig TV one day, and in the water, and then probably do a hunt with Park Rat Pat again. Oh, Bronson! Wow. Well, that's pretty cool. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Joel. Wow, we're coming up with some old names now. Dave Scarborough. Yes, but I don't know who that is, Joel. I don't know who Jimmy Cross. I mean, I know the channel, but I didn't know. All right, I'm going to write that one down now. Another person to go. I met a guy at the lake the other day who just got into detecting and said he just bought his Garrett pinpointer. That's when I knew he was serious. You talk to people and they say, "Oh, I used to detect. What kind of machine you use?" I don't know. Sure you did, because everybody knows the machine they use. So when he said, "Hey, I just got me one of them Garrett pinpointer things," I knew he actually was serious. Are you coming out of your cubby? Are you coming out of your cubby? There's a cat sighting. Got to get yourself unwrapped from. So, wow, Susie's having flashbacks to her old days. It's kind of cool that people have things in common around here. Will do, Mike. Thank you very much. D, Mallyman24 says hi. Hi. She's up there. She's in the living room watching Schitt's Creek TV show, and she thinks that's pretty funny. Because we're all caught up now on Yellowstone with Kevin Costner on Paramount. God, we're really into that show. That's pretty funny, Randolph. Cubic dollars. That is funny. I've never heard that phrase before. Oh, you just hear something new you've never heard before. Uper Digger 57. Wow, there's a name blast from the past. Welcome. Welcome. We're just here having fun this morning. Since Liz has taken the summer off through August, I checked with her to make sure I wasn't stepping on any toes to do some impromptu chats on Sunday morning, and she gave me the thumbs up. So welcome, Uper. Right now we're talking NASCAR. I don't know how we veered off to NASCAR, but apparently we've got several former racers in the room. See, that must be a racing term, Susie and Martin, cubic dollars. Randolph knows Martin knows everybody. Mike's giving us 5 possibilities for the Mallyman 24. And all of them are good options. See, Dickie Anderson, that just sounds like a racing name. Oh, I started typing something that's gibberish. Guys, I don't want to jinx ourselves, but we've gone an hour and a half without the sound cutting out, and that's with a 16-pound cat running across the keyboard. So I'm happy we didn't go offline there. Randolph, the full mass experience went exactly like you thought it would, not well. First off, I put the GoPro camera on the clip on the full face mask, and I snorkeled, thought I turned the camera on, and I did 15 minutes of snorkeling with no footage because apparently I didn't turn the camera on right. So there's no footage of me using the Nocta Pulse Dive or the full face mask. It was working fine. I got the new full face mask. It was working fine. I was in about 2 feet of water, 3 feet of water, and I was going along with my face down, breathing, and I was using the pulse dive, and everything was fine, except for when I got a signal with the pulse dive, I would get so excited that I found myself holding my breath, and then when I went to take a breath, since it had been so long, you had to really suck with that full face mask, so I'd wind up kind of popping up just to get a breath because, yeah, I'm going to have to either get used to that full face mask or go back to my regular dive mask and get me a really nice snorkel. The only reason I bought the full face mask was because I pulled my old snorkeling gear out. My snorkel had a big crack in the bendy part of the plastic, so I just may go out and buy me a really nice snorkel. That's pretty funny, Joel. But anyway, I had a real good day at the lake, Martin. I pulled out. This is an old swimming lake that has been a county park for over 60 years. I went there as a rowdy teen in the early 79, 80, 81, 77, almost 50 years ago. And I learned to water ski on this lake, and my ex-brother-in-law had a jet boat we used to use on that lake. And they have a small beach there. And guys, I don't think anybody's ever hunted it. Like I said, I only know 4 detectors in our entire county. And so I put the Nox in the water, put the headphones on after I put the pulse dive back in the truck. And good morning, K. What? And I pulled out 5 pieces of jewelry out of the lake, Martin. Good morning, Miss Carrie. Wow, Miss Carrie gets hearts and smiley faces and rings. Susie, take care. Good luck with your move. I hope you got somebody helping you. Oh, that's pretty funny, Bill. Oh, that is really hilarious. Take care, Susie. No more earthquakes up there, okay? Oh, that's funny. That's funny, Joel. Yeah, that full face mask, Martin. If you go too deep, like a regular snorkel, you go too deep, the water comes in the top, and you wind up gurgling water, and then you got to blow it out. But boy, on that full face mask, they've got those two little marbles in there, and the second you get that down, those marbles suck thing, and you go to take a breath, and there's just nothing there, and then your ass pops out, and you got to come up, and I got to admit, as soon as you come up, the marbles come out of the tube, you can breathe right away, but that's another thing you got to get used to. In the drain. Oh, You Digger, that's fine. Moves and things like that in real life are more important than YouTube, so it's good to see you here. So I'm assuming Uper is Michigan. So where did you move? So, man, you guys are so fast with these emojis. We got a fork and knife. We got a knife. If I tried typing an emoji here, guys, the chat would be 5 minutes down the road before I got the emoji done. Oh, you guys are hilarious. Miss Carrie, it's wonderful seeing you here. Oregon. Wow. Wow. That's I will admit, guys, Oregon's a state on my bucket list. Dan Milovich. Welcome, Dan. I would love to see Oregon, guys. I've never been that far out. Well, I mean, I've been to San Francisco on vacation, but we flew there. But driving vacations, I've never been further out than Missouri. So, but I would love. We sold the motorhome, guys. I know Martin knows that, but we finally got rid of the motorhome that Denise and her parents used to go through 29 states on a epic family trip they took. But yeah, I would love to go see Oregon by car. That's just got to be such a beautiful state. Dan, good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Working out. You guys are so bad. Oh. Oh, okay. Martin brought up a good topic we were going to do. We can start that today. Tell us about little, medium, or big silver. All right, guys. I'm sure we all know that little silver we all find. Well, not we all find. If you're lucky enough to find silver dimes, which is the silver coin we find the most down here in Florida. I don't know about other places, but finding a silver quarters a pretty exciting thing down here because 95% of what we find silver coins are dimes. And then Pat just found a silver war nickel. St. Lucie just put his video on. So Pat found a silver war nickel with Dalton. So you've got a trime, you've got a half dime, and you've got a dime, which are all considered small silver. I'm assuming a nickel. Would a nickel still be small silver? Hey, Vegas, thanks for stopping in. Las Vegas Urban Treasure Hunter, good morning. Another one of my regular thank you very much subscribers that stops by. No, Carrie, that didn't sound right at all, but it sounded great, okay? Good. Yeah, we're not going to, well, let's let that go. Oh, and Bill says his tub water was pretty murky with low visibility. Yeah, Mike, I agree with Mike Lyman. That sounded awesome, K. What? Everybody loved that one, Carrie. There's another channel name, Las Vegas Urban Treasure Hunter. He's probably doing the strip around the casinos. Oh, Morgans are definitely exciting. I've never seen a Morgan pulled. So anyway, so you got the trimes, the half dimes, and the dimes are definitely small silver. I guess you could say a nickel's fairly small silver, or a silver war nickel. And then we all know that a half and a silver dollar and something like an 8 real are big silver. But where does the quarter fall? Is a quarter considered the smallest of the big silvers, or would a quarter and a nickel be in a medium silver category by themselves, and then you'd have small, medium, and silver? Because you never hear anybody say anything's medium silver. See, I'm not going there with that one, Mark. North Jersey detector stopping by. Welcome. Wow, I was just joking about that, Las Vegas, because I didn't know if there'd be any grass around there at all. But wow, illegal to hunt the strip. We can't even get a permit to hunt there. So do you have to have a permit to hunt your county, Vegas? Yes, Carrie, that was just pretty dang funny. Someone's ears are ringing. Absolutely. Wow, North Jersey detectors getting some serious welcomes, guys. I would say the quarter as big silver. Well, I think some people do put it in that category because nobody uses medium. So quarter's not a small coin. So if you're just using small and large, yep, Martin, you're so bad. That's a great line from Silence of the Lambs. Yep, you speak North Jersey detector's name, and he shows up. Nope, just got here. He says he hasn't been lurking. Lurking and listening. Wow, I actually do need a haircut, don't I? All right. It was good timing. Very good timing. Yeah, I may have to get my first haircut soon, guys. Since Bald Rob days, he could feel her presence. That's right. That's right, Mike. It's great that you guys all know each other here. That's just fantastic. This community is just so awesome. So, well, guys, yeah, go Mohawk. Charlie from Digging It Back channel, who I met up at Florida Hunt 6. That was a great hunt, guys. We are really hoping that Florida Hunt 7 comes together. Greg from Yankee Down South Adventures, he's the organizer for that, and they've asked him to organize Florida Hunt 7 again. And he's negotiating a property right now for that, guys, and we're hoping to have it in February again, like we did last year up in northern Florida. And, guys, there was over 60 detectors last year, and I think this year he's opening it up to over 100. And but I met Charlie from the channel Digging It Back up there, him and his digging partner, and Charlie and I have become pretty good YouTube friends. And Charlie said, instead of shaving your head bald, if you put a mohawk down the middle, I will donate an extra $50 to your food charity. And he did, and I got the mohawk, guys. And Denise let me keep it for exactly 14 days, 2 weeks. And we were in the shower, and she said that thing's got to go. And she took the razor, and it went. Alabama Dirt Digger, welcome. You can send some down here, Martin. Got to shovel all the quarters into the big silver pile. Uh, just pulled out a Walker Half. Congratulations, Alabama. That's fantastic. I've only ever found 3 of those. That is fantastic. That's like finding a hen's tooth too. Congratulations to Alabama Dirt Digger, guys. Obviously, as DK would say on the Weekly Dirt, if you're not a fan of his, become a fan of his and stop by and check out his channel. Yes, I did. Yes, I did, Miss Brenda. No, not me and you, Martin. Not me and you in the shower together. My second this year. Well, congratulations. I wouldn't sub you to that, Miss Carrie. I wouldn't sub you to that at all. That would be a scary sight. Denise is just used to it. Wow, you guys don't miss much, do you? Thanks, North Jersey. Wow, everybody knows Bill Papa Rouse also? This is great, guys. No bromance. Sorry. We'll keep our bromance going through the text and the live streams, Martin, up until I get up to meet you guys. I need to get up to meet Martin. He's only an hour from me. I am in the city of Las Vegas. No permit needed. There are a few areas in the county where you can hunt. The county does not like metal detectors. Yeah, the county south of us, guys, Pinellas County, their parks are technically off limits too. If you find a good ranger that doesn't care, you can do it, but you'll have other rangers who'll come over and ask you to leave. They're always polite about it. But the nice thing about the Pinellas County, which I like to say is the county south of us, they have 17 municipalities within the county, chartered cities, uh, like Pinellas Park, St. Pete, Clearwater. All those are cities within the county. So even though the county doesn't allow, the vast majority of those 17 cities do allow metal detecting. So if there is a park in a city that's a county park, but it's in city limits, you can generally do it because it falls under the city jurisdiction. And we don't need a permit here. Mike, thanks very much for stopping by, buddy. I appreciate the time. I know you're a busy guy. Thank you very much. That's a good question, North Jersey. That's a very good question. Can you detect in the desert around Vegas? I don't know if I'd want to find some of that stuff buried in the desert outside of Vegas. No worries. Sunday to Thursday, 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. Wow, Mike, that was my schedule too. I used to work Tuesday through Friday, 3 11, because when I had enough seniority, I was able to get Sunday and Monday off during football season. Holy smokes, Jim Steele. By your definition of size, small and far, I've found 22 small silvers and 19 large. Wow. Our proportion's nowhere near that. We probably find 20 smalls for every single quarter or half dollar. I think I only have $1.50 this year. And that was in my very first video on January 3rd. Of course, now that I'm doing splitting my time between water hunting and old property hunting, my silver count has gone down compared to Dalton's or Troy's, but my gold count's going up. Lunchtime. Thank you, Joel. Appreciate you stopping by. Gut is rumbling. I know. My breakfast has been sitting on the kitchen counter for an hour and a half now, guys. But that's what they make. Have to grab a shower with my bride. Thanks. You guys are hilarious. Oh. See, you make one little comment and they're never going to let you forget it. Wow, we got the pick, we got the headphones. You can detect some of the desert. Some areas will require permits. Also, you need to know where all the desert tortoise sanctuaries are. They are off limits. Well, that's the one thing here on Clearwater Beach. You're going to see an upcoming video. They tag off and rope off the turtle nest areas, so you don't. Of course, you can't go into those things. They're serious about those things. Up, is Susie Q back? Yes, she is. Reed's Art and Adventure, welcome. Well, guys, I probably shouldn't say this, but I'm amazed my sound is still here. Out of that, 4 are $half. Wow, Jim, you're just kicking butt this year. I've got $1.50 this year. When I found my first $half, guys, in 2017 with my first detector, my Minelab Xterra 705, I was doing a house that I was told was 1918. I found out later that it was a 1915. And guys, I got a quarter signal in my Knox. I'd never found a $half, so I didn't know they registered close to the quarter signal. And it was right next to the curb or the sidewalk in the guy's property. And there was a bunch of tree roots down there. And I hacked at it with my shovel. I didn't even have a pinpointer back then. And when I finally took a shovelful out, and guys, this massive coin came out when I was going through the dirt. And it was a beautiful mint condition 1918 Walking Liberty $half, and it was absolutely perfect. Probably extra fine condition, except for them 4 big scratch marks right across the front beautiful walk here from my shovel from hitting it in there. So, yep, guys, my first $50 mint condition, and I put 4 gouge marks right across the front of it. St. Lucy's back. New video is up. I already mentioned that bird. I saw it pop up on my screen as a notification, and I told people St. Lucy's video is now up. Now, Jim, the cats don't like showers. We've never put them in the shower. That's right, Susie. Do your editing. Cats need to bathe too. They bathe themselves. Mission Digger's in the room. Wow, we got Uper Digger and Mission Digger. Yeah, I bet it's hotter than hell. That's why I did water detecting the last 2 days. I know, Susie's. Everybody's come in the room since you left. Yep, St. Lucie posted his video of his, I'm assuming it's going to be a beach hunt. Good time to come in. Yeah, it's already hot out there, Mission Digger, so good thing you got your... Oh, never left, just trying to clean up the office. Okay. Well, I'm glad you got your video uploaded. He left the snow. I think, not to change subjects onto this COVID thing, because a lot of people have different opinions on this whole COVID crisis, whatever we're going through with that. Cannot wait for summer to get over. Hunting season starts for me in early in October. I do not hunt in treasures. Las Vegas, I don't blame you, buddy. I told Dalton and Troy that I would not be doing as much dirt digging in July and August because, I'm not, Troy, Dalton's got almost 30 years younger than me, guys. The man is tough to keep up with on the best day. And obviously he's in a hell of a lot better shape than I am. He's a former athlete. So I told him I'm going to take a little bit of time off in the summer and do some water hunting so I can get in the water and cool down. And but yeah, Las Vegas, I can sympathize with you there, buddy. It's tough, and you guys probably don't have the amount of trees around there that we do here. 6 weeks in a Merc, bam! That's a good day, Mission Digger. And I'll take 6 weeks in a Merc any day. Doth I offend? No, you don't, ma'am. Port Huron area. Am I pronouncing that right? Huron? Oh, he's not going to think that's funny, Brenda. Even Miss Alex said when I used to hunt with Miss Alex, the young lady I hunted with, but she's so busy right now with 3 jobs. Even she said Dalton's a baby. But yeah, he's 30 years my junior. Spring and fall are the best times to hunt. I completely agree with Mission Digger, and I'm sure probably Urban Las Vegas agrees with that. We are still ranging from 106 to 114. That's just crazy. Yeah, Susie, I probably wouldn't want to pay the car insurance in Michigan either. Some say Port Huron. Oh my God, you guys are hilarious. See, everybody's got their own names for their town. Like we've got the Howard Franklin Bridge over here. That traffic is just horrible, so we just call it the Howard Frankenstein. And Susie will probably tell you that. Reed's Art just got back from months in Germany. Wow, so Reed's Art's back from Germany. Wow. Upper Michigan was minus 30 with 5-foot drifts when I left. Well, I can understand that. We have some people live across the street that are snowbirds that they're back up in Michigan right now, and the wife's ready to sell their little homestead farm up there and move down here permanently. But her husband's got his big auto shop where he works on his cars and his hot rods, and he doesn't want to give up his big auto shop up there. Yeah, Susie, when we go up to that cabin in Georgia that we've been going to, it's about a 10-mile trip up the mountain there in Ellijay. And from the bottom there in town, when you go up to the top of that mountain where their cabin is, it's a good 10 to 15 degrees cooler. Of course, you don't have internet up there. That's the one good thing, guys. I've got Who's my insurance with? D? D? Did you fall asleep? Who's my insurance through? Progressive. Yeah. At least, guys, they've given me some rebates on my insurance during this whole COVID thing. But we were talking about we're going to be going to the Upper Peninsula. See, I know what UP is now that we have neighbors from Michigan. So that should be actually a little nice and comfortable. Alabama Dirt Digger, yes, Denise has two of those, and she gives me one to go out and detect. So yes, I do wear her cooling cloth. She gives me when I'm out with when I go out with Dalton Tuesday to be those big church fields permissions we're going to do. I'll put that wrap on my neck, and that really does help a lot. Wow, K1, you could hear that? K1 heard you say stop yelling at you. I sold my house in Marquette, Michigan, and now it's 84 and sunny in Oregon. Oh my gosh, that sounds about absolutely perfect. What we wouldn't give for 84. It's been up near 100 every day here in Florida, but at least we have a pool we can jump into. Well, you Digger 57. If ever I get to Oregon, I will send you a message when I'm on the way. I don't think I'll be traveling 2020 that far. I want to get back up to Maryland once in 2021, and I want to get out to Kansas City once in 2021. Wow, Carrie's got good ears. You working Digger 57? 87 here and 90% humidity. Yeah, I guess Florida's not the only place that gets really bad humidity, but I took like 5 Crystal Light iced teas last week and a gallon of water I put in the truck just to have that to put over the head to come down. And by the end of the day, Dalton and I had gone through all our drinks. It was that hot, and I left like at 3:30, quarter to 4 for the hour drive home from where we're at. Now that I've hit my little town, guys, where I live, of every house that's given me a yes for 1930 and earlier, we're having to go further and further out to find some old properties. Of course, Troy hunts St. Pete because St. Pete is so big and spread out with all the old houses. Troy can hunt probably St. Pete for the next 5 years and not touch all the properties. Is the pool steaming? It's about 84 degrees, Jim. It's pretty warm. But I'll tell you something. I was in the Gulf last night at 9:30, and that was like a bath too. Well, Uper Digger, God bless you and kudos to you. That just wow. I'm getting all emotional here. That just touches me. That's awesome, guys. And that's why you see that 28-inch door, pocket door, out of the wall there because we figure maybe within a year Denise's dad's going to need to be moving in with us because he won't be able to take care of himself. So we're going to be converting my office here to the third bedroom, and we're going to be making it handicap accessible for Denise's dad. So we took the 24-inch pocket door out, and we're getting a 36-inch pocket door. We moved the toilet over to give more room so he can maneuver with a wheelchair, and then we're getting a wheelchair accessible sink that it's going to be mounted into the wall so you can roll your wheelchair under it. So God bless you, Uper Digger. Ooh, some river hunting. Wow, that sounds so awesome, Reed's Art. Yeah, Mission Digger, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. I think that's awesome that we can take care of family for each other, guys. That's awesome. Oh my God, his son wouldn't step in and help, so I did. That's just horrible. I would have done anything for when my mom came down with her emphysema and her COPD. I have two sisters, guys, and when my mom got to the point where she was on oxygen permanently and couldn't maneuver real well anymore, my mom lived 4 months with me, and then 4 months each with one of my, and we all took care of her, and that's what we should be doing. Brenda, God bless you too. Ah, okay. Well, that explains that. And like I said, when you first logged on, you for that takes precedence for wow, uprooting yourself and moving. Yeah, that's all I can say is God bless you. That's just wonderful. Well, that's the interesting thing, Brenda, about Florida is 99% of your houses, well, 95 now that they're starting to build more. When we moved here in the 70s, early 70s, 99% of houses were single story because they said Florida's sand was too soft and unstable to support the weight of second floors. And obviously, as engineering got better, they proved that you can obviously build two-story houses here, which a lot of builders do now. But we live in a single-story house, so we took the tub out. And we're going to be making the shower floor. We're converting it to a big walk-in shower that he can just wheel right into, and we're making the flat floor so there's no ledge going over the shower. We're making, I guess they call that a zero. I can't remember what they call it, but anyway, we're going to make it so he can just take his walker and roll right into the shower, and we're putting a seat in the shower so he can just sit right down. Kent Valley Diggers is saying hello to Uper. They obviously know a lot of people too here. Kent Valley, I got one of your videos on my other computer ready to watch. Just back from an early lake hunt. Congratulations. I did a lake yesterday, or a day before yesterday. Wow, I'm amazed our sound has lasted 2 hours, guys. Wow, everybody knows Kent Valley. It's good to be known. This is a great community, guys. Just a great community. Oh my gosh, built in 1900. Okay, so you put an addition on, and that was 2 stories too. Yeah, see this house, Denise's house, was built I think in '62. And guys, obviously, your big houses they build now, your bathrooms are a focal point of the room where you have big, massive bathrooms with, either big walk-in showers with two shower heads for two people, or a big, huge walk-in tub with plenty of room and double sinks. This is one of those houses where your bathrooms are literally the little two teeniest rooms in the house. So we took out the hall closet, broke out the wall, and we're using that 3 feet of closet to expand the bathroom. No gold or old today. I like that phrase, gold or old. Just a few bucks and change. Yep, I went to Clearwater Beach last night, guys. I was there from 9:30 to 2:30. I got one ring that I thought was gold when I was there. It turns out to be just a junker with some fake stones in it. But I came home with about 275 in clad, I think 25 coins, and 32 bottle caps. 99% of those all beer on a no beer beach. It's good to see all the names I missed for the last 4 months. I know. I go in some of the chat rooms with Mike Lyman and stuff, and all these good people are there talking. Wow, Aris didn't have Brenda. I hope you've metal detected that whole property out front. I know, not beer on the beach. I know. Oh, Bill had his power go out. Well, that's not good. Wow, ours didn't have indoor plumbing. The bathrooms have been divided off of other rooms. Well, guys, we actually to expand this bathroom, we actually We actually, my buddy brought his cement saw in, his concrete saw, and we actually cut the foundation out of the bathroom and moved all the pipes so we can redo everything. So yeah, Brenda, we're having to. I mean, we just redid all the subterranean pipes. A lot of work. Oh, very good, Brenda. Very good. Oh, guys, this has even gone on longer than Liz's stream. Thank you so much. We still got 17 people in the room, guys. Bill probably dropped the cord in his tub when he was snorkeling. Got gold and old twice there last week. Wow. I did a lake 2 days ago, guys, and I got 5 pieces of jewelry. No gold. One of the rings turns out to be 925. Yeah, Las Vegas. That's why we have a lot of snowbirds down here. Our Michigan and uh, up north people love coming down here in the winter when the humidity is pretty low in the winter. Oh, somebody left a comment on one of my comments. But yeah, a lot of our snowbirds go back as soon as the humidity starts hitting because they have trouble breathing too. I've never been up around Jacksonville Panhandle beaches. Charlie's up there digging it back, and I hope to get up to hunt with him sometime. Oh, maple syrup making videos. I will check that out, Miss Brenda. Send me a message on that, Brenda. Never mind, I figured it out. Fortunately, we don't have that problem here in Florida, Carrie. Folks, Mr. Bryan's in the room. I dig Daytona. Either he hasn't gone out yet or he must be just coming back from a hunt. God's waiting room. That's it. Florida. That's it. That's what they call it. So Brian's here from I Dig Daytona. Guys, he's been on some good streaks over there in Daytona. I got the privilege of hunting with him once and I learned a lot of things from him. I was brand new war hunting last year. I think I probably had my scoop 2 weeks when I went over and met him. And he showed me what gritting the beach was. He showed me about spiraling out. I learned a lot from Brian, so thank you, Brian. My wife's grandparents lived in Daytona from the 70s to the 2000s. Well, I know this, Kent Valley, that Daytona Beach, I hadn't been over there in probably 25 to 30 years. The last time I was there was probably to go see a space shuttle launch back in the 80s. And I went over there to meet Brian last summer. And wow, is it completely different over there now. You could just drive on the beach anytime you wanted. Now they have a booth there with a guy in the booth when you get on the beach. And if you want to drive on the beach, $20 freaking dollars to drive on the beach now, guys. Well, not everywhere, Slim Pickens. I do real well on Clearwater Beach, guys. And even though there's a dozen detectors out there every week, and guys in the water with Excaliburs and the new mine labs now, the new Noxus, guys, there's still rings to be found out there. I found a nice tungsten carbide ring last week, men's wedding ring, just because of the sheer volume of people that Clearwater Beach has on it. I mean Clearwater, even with COVID, Clearwater Beach, all the hotels are filling up, all the restaurants are as full as they allow them to be, and I went by every trash can on the beach last night, and it was filled up brimming. That's funny, Bill. That's funny. Yeah, Brooklyn, $20 just for the privilege of being able to drive and park on on Daytona Beach now. When I was a teens in my early 20s, and we went over there, you could just drive right off the main road, turn right onto the beach, and they used to have two-way traffic. And then now it's one way. You enter at one side of the beach, you drive the whole beach, and then you go up. But if you want to park your car on the beach and put your umbrella up, it's $20. But yet, I do have to admit though, when you park in the big parking areas to go onto the beach as a guest, they don't charge you to park in the parking areas. Whereas on Clearwater Beach, guys, they have replaced the meters of the coins with credit card meters, and you're required to put your tag in. So even if you leave and you pull out and there's time left on your meter, if they check and it's another car that's pulled in there and used your time, they'll still get a ticket because it has to be your tag. That's how shitty Clearwater Beach has gotten, charging people to park. It is now something like $2.50 an hour to park on Clearwater Beach. Yep. Jim, thanks very much for stopping by. Lived in Daytona Beach back in '89 for 9 months. Had to move back in February and was greeted by Canada with a snowstorm. Yeah, I don't want those up north snowstorms. Beach is open in Oregon. Alabama Dirt Digger, that is crazy. Uh, I got lucky enough that Denise used to work for an attorney's uh, that owns a condo and a building on Clearwater Beach that is their vacation condo. So I've got a parking pass for that condo building that they allow us to park at if there's room, and so I get free parking right on Clearwater Beach. I take 10 steps out of that parking garage and I'm on Clearwater Beach. But if my club president comes down to meet me and he's got to find a parking place, I think he told me the last time he hunted Clearwater Beach, it cost him $13.50 to park. Talked to a girl that works at the Hilton, said they were very busy, almost full up. Well, that's great, Brian. That means more people on the beach, more depositors on the beach. No fee. Alabama Dirt Digger, thank you. And guys, we've been on for 2 hours and 15 minutes now. I think we should wrap this up, guys. It's been a really good stream this morning. I'm so happy the sound didn't go out. Ooh, he wants to do a ghost town. That's on my bucket list to do as a ghost town reads art. That would just be wonderful. Well, I'd want to do an old mine too, but definitely be careful. Oh, Mr. Wig TV still been lurking. Chad, he was up close to you in New Smyrna and he found a ring. Fantastic. Well, Mission Digger, get your finds cleaned up, get your video posted, and we'll check it out. Alrighty, guys, we're going to go ahead and call this a stream. Thanks everybody for being here so much. Thanks for supporting the channel. You guys have got me where I'm in. So thank you so much. And we'll see you guys. Maybe we'll do this again next Sunday. And we'll see you guys then. Alrighty, guys. Everybody take care. Thanks. Uper Digger, thank you very much. We'll do. I'll look for that. Miss Carrie, thanks for being here. Kept Valley, thank you. Mr. Digger, everybody, Brian, Chad. Thanks, Mental Detective Brooklyn. Appreciate it, guys. See you, Bill. Thanks, Brian. Appreciate you stopping by. That's right, Kept Valley. Get them in while you can. Get your digging in while you can. That's right. I can do dirt anytime, but summertime's the time to be out at the beach. So, alrighty, guys. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Chad, thanks too, buddy. Brian. Bill, Carrie, Joel. Oh my God, the kitty's waking up. Alrighty, guys. See ya.